Welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I'm your host, Tony, and with me as always is Heather. Where you at, Heather? There you are. Hi, Heather.
Hey guys. Hello, everybody. Hopefully everything sounds a lot better on this end. I got the microphone close to me.
I hope.
Welcome everybody. Welcome in, weirdos.
Tried to make sure all of this technical shit is squared away. I did a bunch of updates, reinstalls, so hopefully we have all of those issues squared away and everything sounds good. So let us know, guys, in chat how everything sounds, if we're still dealing with the shit show of things.
Still making this work out here, trying to get this to work. So
yeah, once we get
very
this figured out,
exciting stuff to talk about tonight for sure.
Oh God, there's so many cool things going on. In fact, we're episode 297. 3 away.
3 away to the 300th episode. Holy shit.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Holy shit.
Baghead
says no and throwing rhinos. Okay. Yeah.
Now what? You don't want to hang out and make this strange? Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever.
This
is Heather.
So how was your week, Heather? Let's get into you.
Oh,
I want to know how your week. Yes, because your week's legendary. That always is.
I'm still echoey, son of a fuck.
What?
Let's try that. Is that better?
Hold on.
Is this better?
Try that. How's that?
Is this better? Is that good? Hi guys, how are you? Are you swell? All right. So, getting into my week, yay, fun stuff. So, loud and echoing is how to land. Damn it.
How about now? Did that fix it?
Well, just way better. He said way better. Okay, so, my week. Whew. Are you folks ready for this one?
Bring it.
Some stuff has changed up at my work. We lost somebody that was leading over the store. Seeking opportunities elsewhere, and we are moving on with that. I'm back from vacation. I've had a lot. I've been working a lot again, and I don't really have a whole bunch of exciting stuff. I started talking about my makeup line again, and just trying to move forward with different things that make me happy, just not just working all the time. So there's that. We played D&D, which was fun. There was some references to not being charmed by a bard. Ren was throwing some smash at Lenoris, even though he wasn't there. How fair is that? And just being able to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm back from vacation and I already need a vacation. You are so right. I think it was Tuesday, I drove my truck to work. I kind of already knew. I took it in to get it checked out that my wheel bearings in the front, or bearings, whatever, were going bad. And that my left one was really bad. So I didn't want to miss work. So I pushed it and I drove 25 going home, and it was really loud, doing the thump, 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 thump on the way home. So the next day, because I was trying to call around to find out how much like a taxi would be, it was like $40 for me to go to and from work. And I was like, I'm not paying $40 to go to work. That's just, I'll be losing money at that point. And then like to rent a car to see until I could get to payday, all this dumb stuff, just trying to problem solve this situation. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to call up there and hope that they can get me in. And he was like, yeah, I can get you in. I'll get you in this morning because it's work related and I know you need to get to work. So we got you. So I was like, yeah, okay.
Look at you adulting.
Look at me. I'm adulting, not wearing pants while I'm making these phone calls. Like, fuck leg prisons. And got to hang out with some people, and yeah, I'm just trying to cruise along, keep on staying positive. Started to get my sunshine back, which is important for me. When I start to feel that slip, it's an issue. We know that that's never fun, so I've been trying to just keep that going and getting on a routine now that I'm back, and
Guess
trying
who's
to
back?
Back again. Navigate that. Oh, I did get my $50 that I won in that karaoke contest that came in.
Nice.
The $50 to the golf club or golf course. I was like, I don't golf, but I will
I
eat
bet
food
they're
there.
making some wicked ass food.
Yeah, from what I understand, they make really good wings. So
Well, there you go.
there's that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the biggest thing. It's been busy. Still continuing to stay busy, and I'm still looking for my fucking drum. I can't find it anywhere because making music is so essential when you're trying to navigate a bunch of things. So I've been looking for my drum. I can't find my drum. I'm just like,
I need my drum. Where's my drum?
I need my drum and my peace. And my fucking good vibes. Where are my good vibes at? So yeah, I mean it's not too exciting. Like I said, I was coming to come see you, but
yeah,
better safe than sorry. But I will be coming there at the end of this month for the Halloween party at H&B.
yes.
And also we'll be back for the 300th episode. I have that already RTO'd, so I will be seeing you guys there. So I'm hoping that you guys will come and hang out because it'd be great to see everybody. And I'm gonna load up on all of the hugs because we know that I'm a hug whore.
Yes,
and
yes,
I need them. Well, I don't get them here, so
right.
I need them. I need them. My supply is low.
Right.
I need hugs.
Facts.
So, yeah. So I have some other stuff I want to talk about after this, some shout outs and things. But sure. I want to get into your week.
Well, let's get caught up in chat real quick because
yeah.
we got some people chit-chatting up with us. Louder says, yeah, socks work in a pinch. I think that was to the leg prisons reference. Really long socks. Everybody's saying hi. And Baguette says, you ain't lying. Music is good medicine. My brother, you are absolutely correct. I was actually working on some music before we got the show all up and running for pre-production and stuff. So
yeah, yes. We're talking about the sock thing. I pictured because I said no pants on while I'm making these phone calls and adulting, and I have all wood floors here, so it's like sliding across in the big dress shirt and socks with my sunglasses on. Doom 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 doom. Getting some risky business happening. Because I'm so glad that I
too, which is funny as hell with Christian Slater.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Just like risky business and cuffs with Christian Slater. They did the same thing with him and Mila Jovovich.
Oh yes. So I'm glad that I live out of town. I mean, I do have neighbors right across and like on both sides of me, but it's so far across the street. I'm just like, yes, I will run to go grab this really quick. Why did I leave my window open? Whatever.
Because it's No Pants Wednesday.
Right. Fuck pants.
That's why any chance I can, I will jump into my Punisher pajamas because, man, these things are absolutely comfortable.
Dude, I'm sporting some freaking Mickey glow-in-the-dark sweatpants right now, and I do not care. They're great.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Such a child.
Can we be realistic, guys? This is the whole reason why you become an adult. So you can wear whatever the fuck you want when you are home. Because when you're out adulting, I still do. You have to look some. I mean, obviously we're not talking wear this stuff to Walmart like everybody else. But I mean, put the clothes on that actually match, that are clean, and you were showered like that. Some days that takes a lot of work. You just want to lay in bed and go, no, fuck the world. I don't want to do it. I don't want to adult today. I want to put pants on.
Why do you do that? No, I get you. I get exactly what you're saying because I'll run into people, that see me at Marshall's now. And I'm just like, fuck, I gotta look. And it's funny because they always comment about how beautiful that my hair is. And I'm like, thank you. at this point, you know? So, like, today when I snuck in to go do my scheduling, because I technically was not supposed to be there today. I felt like clerks. I'm not even supposed to be here today. So I completely put on different hair and I was in the wigness protection program.
Wigness protection.
So they couldn't tell who I was, you know. I was just like, you know, I kind of felt like Daria, kind of like her friend, the short pixie
Yeah.
cut, yeah. So anyway, I got in there, and then the opener had no idea that I got in there. I did not put a walkie on, not available, and she opened up the door and she was like, "What the?" And I was like, "It's just me." She goes, "Oh gosh, damn it!" And then I continued to say, "Oh, I like that one on you too." It's just so funny. It's a good stuff. Hi, Brandon. Just picking up dinner for the fam.
What's
Awesome.
up?
My dad's jumping in. Hi, Tony, Heather. You guys are looking good too, I think. Yeah.
You might want to get your glasses checked because I mean I got new glasses and I'm looking at the video camera right now and I'm just like, whew, you need to shave, bro.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell people that I'm ugly. I was like, well, damn, you don't have to say it out loud.
Well, no, like I mean, let's be realistic here. The reality is you're the brains, I'm the tits. So, you know, you're real. I'm fake and like slightly lopsided. So,
Anyway, get into your week. I'm not even gonna argue with you on this one because I'm like, I'm real. I'm so real. Just kidding.
So my week has been absolutely crazy. Um, uh, Putting so many hours in at work trying to bank as much as I possibly can before my season's over. And yeah, it's just been holy shit insane with how is it that 29 hours a week, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it feels like a lot when you're beating the shit out of your body every single day. And then on top of that, doing all of this stuff and still trying to get everything else in the the time frame that you need it while still wanting to participate in other things outside of all of that because you know you're working the first shift, what is it, 7 to 3:30 or whatever the hell it is, I can't remember, but so yeah, getting that done, and I know I'm probably gonna get some hate in chat, but I don't care. um it's insane. And of course, now that they've started leagues at the local game store, I was doing killer last week. I was in second place with 16 points. This week I'm sucking because I've only won one game and been destroyed by two other people. And I'm like, come on, this is ridiculous. So I don't think I've won a game yet. To be perfectly honest, because I just got my shit pushed in.
To be
And
fair, I
then
haven't either.
well, and that's the thing is like, so I did, you know, obviously we did the show episode 296 last week. If you guys missed that, go check it out. Leave some likes and comments. Let us know what you guys think. Did Guitar Fridays. You guys showed up in fine form and fashion. Holy shit balls. It was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Tomorrow, I unfortunately won't be doing Guitar Fridays, but fortunately, I will be doing the open mic over at H&B.
Oh
So if you
man.
guys want to come enjoy some of that, I'll probably be doing some stuff live, at least on the Book of Faces, and showing you guys some of the stuff that we're doing over there because it's really fun. And I don't know if my band's playing or not. Like I should probably figure that out. But yeah, there's a lot of cool talent that comes through there. So that's what I will be doing tomorrow. And I get to sleep in till 8 o'clock tomorrow, which is probably not going to happen because I'm just going to be getting up. But yeah, so there is that. And of course, we did Suck My Deck Monday night, which was so much fun. We had Tempest Striker Gaming on once again. Obviously, Brandon, the best co-host ever, aside from Heather, because Heather is the best co-host, period. If not the best host, I think I'm the co-host there, isn't it? I
Aww.
think that's how that works.
I don't know.
And
We'll
then
host it together.
right, of course, you know, Rule of Cool on Tuesday, which was a whirlwind adventure with Holmes, Ren, and Marnin. trying to figure out who the hell are these religious folk were moving in on the edge of town. And some very interesting events transpired for that episode. So, yeah, go watch that. That was fun.
It was
Unfortunately,
fun.
we didn't
Really
jerk
was.
it last night. Yeah, I things and stuff, and then yet here we are. Thursday night, you guys are showing up, blowing it up in chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate every single one of you guys. And yeah, so the weekend's just shaping up to do some really cool stuff. So I'm going to be at the local game store, Whimsical Sprites. Go check them out. They're on Facebook. And yeah, where did you go? There you are. It was loading.
I'm still here.
So
I'm
yeah,
listening.
that was in essence my week. Crazy busy. I'm exhausted. I got 45 minutes of sleep last night. I know, whine, complain, but I'm
If I'm
so
crying.
old.
Ah, my phone's going. My unicorn's not sitting right.
What? Tony
This is my
Goldust?
phone
My
unicorn.
pumpkin spice is looking for one. In fact, he should be for the 300th episode. Who should be?
You should wear my pumpkin spice looking wig.
Yes. And have Kenna do his makeup for the 300th episode.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
something like that.
Does Kenna do you do makeup? Is Kenna here?
I don't know.
I don't know. If I did, I'd be looking all draggy.
I mean, that tracks. I have those long, luscious eyelashes because
all guys do, and it drives me freaking bonkers. Ugh, you guys have eyelashes that we pay for. I don't have time for that.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wore a guy liner in the late '80s and early '90s on stage, doing all kinds of stuff. So I mean, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God those days.
Listen, I like a good guy liner sometimes. But yeah.
I love that line from the movie Rockstar when he's like, "Hey, do I have enough foundation on my face?" And his bandmate's like, "Dude, I just keep putting this stuff on until I want to fuck myself."
I have actually not watched that movie.
Oh my God, you gotta watch it. That's one of those like classic movies where it's so meta that it makes fun of itself, but most of that shit is mild compared to what actually happened during that time of music and those decades that attempted to follow, because I caught on the very end of all of that, getting into the rock star lifestyle, which was crazy. Like some of the stupid shit that we did. Statute of limitations.
I can imagine. I can only imagine, because my brother had a band, my dad had a band as well, and they didn't really. I don't think they really traveled, but they played a lot of parties. I was actually, as a kid, at a few of those parties, and I was just like, shouldn't I not be here as a kid? Like, should I be home right now instead of at this party at the age of 7? I don't know.
Nah.
Why are these drunk people just like, hey kid? Should I be singing If I Close My Eyes Forever at this age? I don't think so.
I mean, at least it's good music. Twiddler's in chat. How's it going? He says, "Sup, everyone. How's it going? Thank you for chiming in, man."
Yes. Welcome for joining us. Welcome for joining us.
Welcome for joining us.
That ain't awkward. That ain't an awkward thing to say. Oh boy. Yeah,
oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I on the day that I took my truck in, so I've talked to you recently about some of my adventures around here.
Yes.
About going to that place and some of the things that happened. Well, that particular, I got a ride home, and then now this person is like, "Oh, I know where you live now." I'm like, no, you don't. I don't live here. I'm just pretending. Oh boy. So that's interesting. Thank me for having you.
Thank me for having you.
Yes, thank you. I could say that to my dad who's in chat. Thank you for having me.
Yup. You were
Oh
the
god.
fastest swimmer, Heather.
Yep. You're welcome, folks.
Hey, don't feel bad. I was
This
the fastest
this
too.
is what you get.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, I'm here. And I'm finally figuring it out 43 years later. Anyhow.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What's this finally figured out bullshit? I'm
Okay,
still
so it's
making it
not
up and I'm
really not.
47.
Okay, so I'm not figuring it out yet. I'm just kind of just, I'm just doing what I think I feel like I like and then hoping it works out. I'm just
Well,
like,
isn't that the case
yeah.
though? Like we're fed this line of bullshit. And then we get to a certain age and we go, okay, so nobody knows truly what the fuck they're doing. They're literally
Yeah.
making it up as they go along.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go, why the hell are you all riding my ass? Because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Right, right. You guys, so there are different classes of people, I guess, in that respect. There are the ones that when they were a kid, they were like, yes, I am doing this. And then when they got older, they actually stuck to that and did that. Then there's this others that they were like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Me. I want to be this, that. How are you going to pull that all off? I don't know, but I don't want to go to college either. Just like, I'm just going to do what I want and then see how it goes. And so far, I see my dad said you're welcome. That's a bonus. So far it's like, I've accomplished half of the things that I want to do, and it's interesting because of being in a new town and people like at work kind of finding bits and pieces out about me, and they're like, "You sing? Yeah. You were in a band? Yeah, at one point. You like, oh, that was another thing. The one that was training there, her and I talked, and I found out like on her last day, almost her last day there, that she played Magic and like D&D and stuff. I was like, what? We have been talking about this whole time?
The whole
Whole
time?
time. This whole time we could have been having that conversation about MTG. And well, I did say, check out our friends page, MTG Attitude. They just dropped a video for little old me. Yeah. She's
Nice
like, I'm gonna
pulls,
check
by
it
the way.
out. Yeah. Yep. And then it was like, also check out Twiddler's Place and Magic Gaming Jerks, but just don't judge me after that if I'm on there. And then of course I dropped all of the other ones, like,
Of
World Cool
course.
and all that. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
We're
Hi,
channel boys
Brian.
because we're collecting them all. That's just how it works.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it kind of is how it goes. We're we're just kind of like, come on in, we'll support you. Yeah.
Tony is a product of the slowest sperm. No. Here's the thing. So my
Ouch.
tail's broken, so I just swim in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just kind of like, let's get all the bad seeds out of here. And apparently I was the one that swam in a circle around the ball. And somehow, I don't know, here I am. Ta-da! 47 years later.
I don't know if that's how. What?
What?
Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So. Oh boy. So, anyway, I was gonna say about the day that I was waiting for my truck. I will be honest, I had my first nap on the couch. It was fantastic.
What is
That's
this nap you
applaud-worthy.
speak of?
I don't get that often, but I definitely took advantage of because I was waiting. It wasn't on purpose. I was waiting for them to call me back about my truck.
Nap.
Yeah, it was a surprise nap. I was like, ooh, this looks kind of cozy. Why do I still have this blanket here and pillow? All right. I should test this out. It's going to go to waste. It was so cold out that day, too.
Yeah.
Finally confused Heather. It happens. It's fine. Trust me, we had an episode where I didn't know what taint meant, but it is okay now. I do know.
So you're saying you need more stuff to Google?
That was our most watched episode too. Yeah. That was fun to find that out. I was like, "What?" The whole episode I went on going, "No, don't even tell me what it is. I don't want to know anymore."
Yeah, I mean, that was the night we also discovered the taint drum and taint flamethrower.
It is not though. We'll have to find that one and add that back up there. But yeah,
Yeah.
just so you guys know. Oh, good stuff.
I
But
still
yeah,
want to
other
know
than
what a
that,
taint flamethrower looks like because that was really interesting when you brought it up.
again, this is another reason why I don't let anybody know what I'm up to at work. Like I outside,
How could you not?
and
This is quality entertainment.
Brandon's like, "Hey, you should start sharing the page out," and I'm like, "Mm-mm, no, I don't want to." Like random strangers, sure. People that know me and I have to be professional. No,
I mean,
no, I do not. I could share it to my grandma. That'd be fun.
well, I guess that does stick with the old adage of tell your grandma.
Yeah, tell your grandma. Yeah, it ain't together, taint. Oh, Twiddler, you're funny. Why not? You work a lot at church? No, I don't
What?
work at a church, but I am a manager and I stick to a certain. No, I don't go. But I am an ordained minister. I will say that.
How the hell did that happen?
Online, God, you could do anything online almost. Not that I know, just
Wait,
that.
what? I, I need to make some money. What else can you do online?
We will talk after the show. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Not going to start that rumor.
I'm just saying nobody wants to see this Ron Jeremy looking thing.
Oh God. Yikes. But yeah, so anyway. Moving on from that. No, I don't work at a church though.
So 297. Can we talk about that for a minute? Because holy
Yeah.
shit.
Let's talk about it.
Here we are.
Episode 2. Yes.
When did that happen other than 296 episodes before that? I don't.
It crept up, right?
How the hell have we done almost 300 of anything?
I don't know. I don't know. That is a very good question. But we have, and the funny part about the whole thing is prior in a previous, we'll say in marriage, I was told at the end of it that I never complete anything, and that's why that was happening, you know. So showed him.
Joke's
Oh,
on
God.
you. Here we
Joke's
are.
on you. I complete things. No, but it's not completed. We're just getting to episode 300, and I'm so excited because
Yeah.
we are going to be doing the in studio with having everybody come and hang out who can make it to be there with us. You know, we keep on going through and you know, just making more friends and more people come and join us here, and we can continue to add to support to other channels and stuff.
Yes.
And I think that's the biggest, the best takeaway from it is all the people that we have met throughout this whole thing. You know, it's just been a lot of fun, and I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see 300th, and we both will be super excited to be there and to go to see 400 if it happens. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
well, and I mean that's the thing is with everything that we've been doing, you know, it was a big shock to me when we turned over the number 100. It was even a bigger shock when we turned over 200, and now here we are almost getting ready to turn over 300, and I'm like, where is the time gone? Like Kurt, I saw Kurt today. He stopped in the studio for a minute and chit chatted.
oh wow, yeah.
And you know, Melissa and I and Kurt were sitting here in the studio chilling. I was showing some of the new guitars that I built and whatnot. And I'm like, wow, dude, we've known each other for a very long time because we just celebrated 6 years. And he was one of the OG fans of the channel. And, you know, just telling him some about that stuff. And he was like, wow, 6 years,
Yeah.
man. Like this, it's surreal to me.
Right.
That we've gone this far and we've you know, had tons of people help support the channel from day one, and have other people chiming in, new people coming to the channel, and new friends and new collaborations. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I keep going back to and you keep going back to the MTG attitude. Like, these guys giving us an attitude adjustment, and I love love those guys to pieces. Like, ah,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
so crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, it started out with us with that, technically we had the interview and then we had the interview with Brian. I'm just making sure I was saying that correct, like the way, because I always flip things around.
Yeah, we interviewed
Um,
Brian, then Dave.
yes, that's why I keep on doing that. Damn dyslexia. We interviewed Brian and then we ended up interviewing Dave, and then that's just kind of snowballed from there. We got into doing Rule of Cool, and we get to hang out with those guys on there, and then other projects started to come through, and it's been such a cool experience, and I don't want to see us lose any kind of momentum. I know that we haven't done interviews as much as we have. We're still trying to figure out this piece of it, but we do have a lot of interviews that are still, archived on our YouTube channel. We've had some pretty incredible guests on, and I look forward to getting more people on and doing other little things, doing different projects and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So, those are archived. We do have a bunch of good stuff. I still would like to make up some of the shorts and go through, and I know Brandon has some different ideas and things that he's been wanting to work with through us, and he has been helping us out incredibly. So, it's been amazing to have, another person involved here with this channel to help us keep on going and kind of cracking the whip on it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. We've had some pretty good times, and before that we started in studio before we even started doing the podcast. We started out in the studio with Leon and doing all those late night filming, and we worked together on CDs and all kinds
Yes.
of fun, crazy fun adventures. Things I never imagined I'd actually be able to do, and then here we are, scaring 300, and it's a great feeling.
Speaking
Great
of
feeling.
that, Leon just dropped the new short that he did for Photobomb.
Yeah.
It's like a 9 minute and 25 second short. It's really freaking cool. Like, to watch
It
the
is.
concept that we've talked about and he's talked about,
Mhm.
to finally come to fruition. And he wants to do a longer version of it, but like,
Yes.
it's so freaking cool to see somebody's
Yeah.
project finally come alive and get put onto a screen.
Especially Leon,
Yeah.
working with him has just been such an awesome experience. I do miss those days, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he was able to do well with that, and just even the gratification of being able to get that done and get it out
Mhm.
there, and to see Kenzie acting in it.
That was great.
It was
That was
just like, oh
great
my
seeing Kenzie.
God, she was so tiny, and then now here she is, and she did so well. So
Yes.
proud of her as well as Leon, so that's exciting to see. And they do have those kinds of projects. They do have the film festivals and different things, and those are everywhere.
Yes.
Those are everywhere. It just takes time and to figure it out, and then to get a crew. I know one of the things that we faced when we were filming back then was just the scheduling, getting people together
Yep.
and getting stuff filmed and making it happen. But it was so awesome to see Photobomb be filmed, even if it was just a short. It was still good to see that, and I'm so proud of Leon getting that done, and
Yeah.
so many things going forward for him. I know there is. I just had to stoke that fire again.
Heck yeah. Well, and it's
So,
nice because we've talked about so many different projects and stuff in the past. You know, obviously the biggest one that's near and dear to our hearts is Cogwork Slums, which is great
always, always.
because at our local game store here, Whimsical Sprites, uh, walked in and they were doing the grand opening, and there was a guy dressed up in just like the coolest steampunk cosplay.
Oh,
And
that's
I was
awesome.
like, "Hey, so you like steampunk?" And he's like, "Yeah." I said, "We were doing a show called Cogwork Slums, and we had a fully functional steampunk motorcycle."
That was the coolest thing ever.
Oh yeah,
And I do see that he still makes props.
yeah.
Still makes props to this day.
Well,
But yeah, there's that passion behind the projects, and I know even now we have more people that are involved that still have that, still have the passion and are still very much excited, to
absolutely.
be working on projects and doing different things. So it's really cool to continue to keep on meeting people that are creative and like-minded and need that outlet to be able to
Yes.
make and create stuff. So
Well, and I mean,
yeah.
we're all in that vein because we're in the studio, just
Mhm.
constantly working on stuff. And it was great having you and Hope come into the studio. I've been tossing out different ideas to Hope as we're working into the other studio and doing some band practicing and rehearsal stuff over there.
Yeah.
And it's an absolute blast to be working with other talented musicians. And I just go, this is crazy to go,
Mhm.
here's an idea that just exists in the ether. And
Yeah.
then hour later, now it's something that is, you can listen to and you're like, holy shit, that sounds cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that so much. I actually was just looking at getting some new bass strings and putting those on and just kind of because it bass drums, it does either way, it's still rhythm, and
Yeah.
to me it's like even just messing around on bass right now, it just that outlet, just
Yeah. Well,
something.
it's funny you say that because Jay was like, hey, listen to this person and get inspired. And I'm like, okay. So, of course, I'm
What?
listening to somebody
Mhm.
that's not even close to this person. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got it. Hope, blah, 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 blah. And she's
Right.
like, oh my God, yes.
It's awesome.
And
It's awesome. I know we worked on Sound of Silence.
yes. Well, and I mean, it inspired me to stay in that vein
Mhm.
of taking songs and covering them, but then writing something in the same vein as if it was that artist.
Mhm.
Like redoing how we did the cover of Iris and the way that Hope sang it, just like, oh my God, it's hauntingly good.
Right.
And I went, well, wait a
Yeah.
minute. What if the Goo Goo Dolls actually wrote like some sort of like lo-fi vibey, like epic, cinematic version of whatever? What would that
Mhm.
sound like?
Oh, yeah.
And then, just started to write more songs in that. And Hope and I have been tossing ideas back and forth. I'm like, ooh, what
That's
about this? You
awesome.
already know the lyrics.
So we can do this now. That's really cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And I
She's a
mean,
very, very talented artist as well. So I'm happy to see that, that's growing and blossoming there for her, and you guys are working on more stuff.
well, and it bleeds over across all the platforms because I mean, like rule of cool, we're constantly throwing ideas back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we should totally do this, and then like I loved it. Telling tales out of school before we got started on Rule of Cool Tuesday. Brian's like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm gonna have to
Right.
pull some stuff out of my ass. And yet, to me, I thought it was one of the really great episodes
Mhm.
because it was the three of us. Not saying that we're the ones that make the show, but just the interaction between the three players, which
Right.
was so much fun.
And it's interesting because, I don't know about you, but when that happens, when it's just a couple, like just a handful of people, I'm just like, ooh, how are we gonna do this? Like, how is
Yeah.
this content gonna happen? Like,
Yep.
are we gonna be able to continue on with this storyline? And quite honestly, anytime that I've been there with just a few people, it's worked out.
Yeah. Of
Doesn't mean like I don't miss the whole party, obviously.
course.
It's always fantastic, especially when we have everybody there playing. And for us to be able to come together like we do, how long now? And continue to keep on going. That's one of the biggest deaths to a campaign is
It,
not being
it's
able to get together.
it's been over a year, hasn't it?
It has, yeah, yeah,
Wow. That's
yep.
crazy.
I believe yes, yeah, yes.
I thought
I
we
have to think
started in
about this
like
now.
April of last year or something, wasn't it? So I think we're
Anybody
coming
out
up on
there?
like a year and a half or something, isn't it? It's got to be
Yeah.
something.
It's been quite a long time for sure. But and in the beginning, at that time I was going through so much stuff, I wasn't even sure,
Same.
if I could do it. And I'm so glad that I did because I love playing Ren. I love playing this smashing and dashing
Right.
Goliath barbarian, it's just yeah. Yes.
Lenoris needs to
Uh,
go eat cake and that food, otherwise he
Thai
would
food.
have been there.
Oh no, it was your birthday. It was so anybody in chat give some hearts out to
Yeah,
Mr. Guy.
throw
It was
some
his birth
happy
like
birthdays up for
totally
Mr.
would have
Guy.
ate cake and Thai food. No way. Um
Yes, Thai food is amazing.
Never had it, so gotta
Yeah,
try it.
in
Gotta
Grand
try it.
Blanc, there is a place called Bangkok Peppers, and this stuff is absolutely amazing.
And I believe that I've heard you talk about that before. So
Yeah,
yeah. Totally understand. It was your birthday, dude.
yeah, happy birthday, man.
But I know, I mean, it's very hard. People don't usually miss that because we love playing,
Yeah.
and we definitely enjoy playing. So, yeah, I came right in and was like, all right, it's time to play Run. I didn't even miss a beat. It's like, let's go.
Well, and it's such a
So,
nice reprieve from the weekly stresses and whatnot, to where we just
hmm
literally let our hair down and go, all right, we're smashing shit.
yes. I like that balance though. Like I was talking with Brian afterward, and I'm like, I like the balance of the role play that we get to do and
Yes.
also being able to do battle when it's shorter because we get tired, but it's easy to continue to keep on going and pushing forward even though we're just like, okay,
Yeah,
it's
no.
11, tired.
Well, I mean,
So
all of us have day jobs and do multiple things with our lives. So when we get
mhm,
there, we're already at a sleep deficit. And then it's like,
right.
I want to play. I need to relax.
I'm in my pajamas underneath all this. So,
Every
Brandon says
single
sorry.
episode. Every single episode.
Brandon said, sorry, I was eating, and hi, Baghead and Mr. Guy. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, for quite a while there, we didn't miss any episodes, but then, stuff started happening, coming up, and I
Yeah.
still am like, even when I came here, I was like, can I please still have at least, I mean, I need my Tuesdays and Thursdays, but, let's figure this out. Yeah. So, I work more weekends, I feel, because I do
Yeah.
have Tuesdays and Thursdays. I mean, I still kind of work those, but I close more on weekends, I feel. Um, which is, it's one of those things. You kind of try to balance everything. But when I got here, it was like to my store manager, I'm like, I need to D&D on Tuesday nights. I don't want you to ask questions. I just need to. It's like I moved so far away, and like this is one thing that I need. And I said, on Thursday nights I do a podcast also. It's just like one of those. And then on Thursdays I do podcasts, so I need that too. Just like really quick. Yeah. So I mean, there's been times when I have been able to make it, but that's another reason why
Right.
Brandon thankfully stepped up for that, and
Absolutely.
and we'll continue to keep on doing that. And you guys be nice to him. Be kind to Brandon when he fills in for me. I know you guys
Yes.
love me, but be nice.
We love
No,
Brandon.
I'm not saying that. I love Brandon too. I'm not saying that you guys are mean,
I
but
mean, he's not wrong though. He's not you,
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Heather.
I mean, rightfully, he is him, and I am me. Technically, he with my initial, but anyway.
You're welcome for coming.
Yes. That was so dumb. I can't believe I said that. And Twiddler, you're still here hanging out, so it's cool. Thanks, man.
Thank you for having me. Or thank
Thank you
me
for
for
having
having
me.
you. How does
Thank
that
you
work?
for. I don't remember what I said, but it's in there.
Play
Yes.
back the tape. We'll
Yes.
see it.
Yeah, see, Mr. Guy says we love us some Brandon too. See, there you
Yes.
go. See,
He's just
I
not
figured
allowed to
Brandon
play
would
on
be
turns.
a good match. A good match. He's the male version of me, right?
Um
yells out, "I gave you brachos," and shit like that. So
I mean,
that's about right.
yeah, he did give our local meat market owner brachos.
He did.
I wonder how
And if you
that
guys don't know what that is, Brandon came up with the idea of brat burger and nachos. Called them brachos.
for a bracho.
Should
Yes.
It should be a thing. Like,
It
that does
should
actually
be.
sound pretty good.
It does.
Hi, Leah. Hi, Zoe. You guys are so cute. So cute.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the 300th. You guys have been amazing hanging out with us. We are looking to have some guests on with us to hang out, not just at the 300th, but to do some more interviews and stuff as well. So let us know if you want to
Once
get
I
on
can
and
get
hang
all
out
these
with
tech
us.
issues solved, and I'm hoping I have it done by the 300.
Oh, okay. So after he gets the tech issues solved, I'm sorry, I'm speaking out of what I know. I'm out of my realm right now.
No. You're on point with that, but it's one of those things where it's just like, and Brandon's like, dude, we need to set up the new cameras, and I'm like, I know, but I'm having issues.
Oh yeah, you guys had did you do Suck My Deck
Suck
this
My Deck. We
past?
had
Yeah.
Tempest Striker Gaming with the new logo, which was great. I think I showed it off. I can't remember.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes, indeed.
Can you hear my cat's outside the door crying to get in here? It's busy.
Oh, go away.
Stop trying to ruin the podcast. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I've come to find out that I don't know if it's this cold there, but frost is not. I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that.
Oh yeah, I went to work this morning and it was a balmy 36 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Was not ready for that because I pulled my bike out and come pedaling up the driveway and I exhaled, and of course it's like all condensation and fog, and I went, I'm gonna go back to bed. This is fucking dumb.
That's what happens. Like, that's why when I was taking that nap that day, it was cold out when I went to go drop the truck off because it was like 9:30, I think.
Yeah.
I come back and I was like, "What you doing?" Like, to the blanket.
How you doing?
I'm totally getting wrapped up in you, baby.
Baby.
And I turned on some like Halloween movie or something. Like, perfect thing to take a nap to. An accidental nap. Perfect.
Well, and that's, it's funny because we're driving the Kubota without doors, and even though we're only able to do at max going downhill 27 miles an hour, that's cold as shit when the sun's not even up. There's no doors, and it's only 39 degrees outside.
Yeah. So, in my dumbass, I'm like, my smart ass, sorry. Positivity, guys, be positive. I live by, I've said it before, like, I live by the wetlands here, and I'm like, I don't think I have to worry about them deer jumping out in front of me. I'm like, I'm thinking. And then today I'm driving along, I was like, there's gonna be ice. Them fuckers are gonna be skating across here in no time. I believe, I'm sure in the wetlands it will be. But it is on one of the Great Lakes, so I don't know. Hard to say. So that's interesting because now, like I said, when those leaves start falling, I'm going to be able to see the lake more. I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's so peaceful.
Nice.
Well, especially on the expressway with everybody zooming by so fast. But yeah.
Mr. Guy says 36 degrees. It was like 50 this morning for me. I'm winning global warming.
Yeah, yep, you are.
Oh I was not ready for that. Like it went from 90 to 55. Like Michigan temperature just saw a state trooper, and now it's like already starting to dip into the high 30s, low 40s consistently. And I'm just like, I'm not ready for this, man. I've gone to work every day this week in my thermals, and it still wasn't warm enough. And I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah, thermals are man leggings. Those are pretty warm.
Apparently mine has a hole in them because I was not warm at all the
At
whole
all.
entire time wearing them, and yeah, it kind of sucked. I was like,
Listen, dudes.
they were so warm last season.
Listen, dudes, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a thing here. Who cares? Nobody's gonna see you wearing those underneath, right? Am
I,
I right?
I mean, if you really
Generally in
want
your
to see
pants.
me, I'm sure there's a website that I can join.
So listen, hear me out. Us ladies, we do have these leggings that are lined with fur.
What?
Yes.
You guys always get the cool
Black
clothes.
black leggings that are lined with, well, fake fur, obviously, because we're not killing animals here, but until hunting season, because it's a national holiday in Michigan. But
Because fuck Bambi.
yes, not that part, but the leggings that are lined leggings. Like nobody would know, honestly.
You know, that's it. See, here's the thing. I bought them brand new last year because someone stole mine. Who the fuck steals thermal underwear?
Weirdos.
And they were so freaking warm last season. Like I'd go out
Mhm.
to shovel the driveway. I didn't feel anything. Like I had my shirt thermal, I had my leggings thermal. It was freaking great. I'm going to work and it's not even as cold as Michigan gets.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm not warm enough. How the hell is this? I'm not going to make it through the winter.
Yeah,
This
no.
is stupid. I'm not going to make it through the winter if it's already too damn cold outside.
Fur
And I'm
leggings.
never cold outside in the wintertime. I'm always like sweating because I had to take layers and shit off.
Mhm. Yeah, you just need to get some fur leggings. Nobody will be the wiser. Be fine.
I'm
You'll be
just
like,
saying,
dude, I'm
I will
fucking
definitely be looking into
bet I'm gonna get a message in there and he's gonna be like, dude, you weren't even kidding. These are so warm. So warm. I'll be like, I told you. Mhm. I
What?
have snow pants. I finally decided that I was gonna buy snow pants for myself. The bad part about me having snow pants,
Did you caught on fire?
no, they're so long.
You know they come
They're
in different sizes, right?
They do, but I'm a dumpling, right? So I have to make sure that all of this gets in there. So then my pant legs are so long. Yes, it does sound like whatever, because I got thick thighs. But either way,
Thick thighs save lives.
they do. These I spit actually. My snow pants are so freaking long, and then it looks like the dump butt because they're just so
the
baggy
dump
there.
butt.
Yeah.
What the hell is the dump butt?
Oh, like when you wear overalls and they're too big, it looks like a dump butt, like you shut your pants. Or somebody did.
Well,
Is
correct me
that
if
not
I'm
right?
wrong.
Like what? Dump
Correct me if
butt.
I'm wrong, but guys are dumb and you can have a dump butt because they're a trash man.
Oh god, no, no, no. No, no, no. But no, seriously though, so it's kind of funny. I feel like such a child I do anyway, but you guys are killing me tonight. Lady Ren, winter wear. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, guys.
I sent that who shit my pants from Neebs Gaming. You guys gotta check that out. I love Neebs. But yeah, so I have them rolled up as much as I can because if I don't, I'm tripping over them. It's awkward.
Why don't you just cut them
Short
to
people
size and resew
problems.
them?
If I knew, listen, my mom used to be the one that would hem all my shit for me. Then when I got older and I moved out and she was like, would you not bring your stuff over here? I was like, fine. So I would cut them and they'd fray.
Yes.
That's when I caught my pants on fire by doing that stupid shit. And then after that, I was like, no, I'd wear these pants to work and they'd be too long. Even petite ones, which used to piss me off. But anyway, it's a whole nother short person problem. Little people person, whatever. So then at that point at work, they'd be doing the whole put on the floor, not the thigh thing. And so I was like, give me that fucking stapler. I'd hem my pants by stapling them in my 20s.
I mean, that works.
And safety pinning them. taping them sometimes. So yeah, no, my mom would hem pants for me. But then I don't know. I wouldn't say that she didn't want me to bring them over, but after a while, I'm like, no, I'm grown. No need to. Not grown enough to wear these, but I'm grown. So then I just start doing stupid shit like stapling my pant legs inside. So yeah. He'll be like, what is that? None of your business. I'm looking at my pants.
Stop looking at me.
Oh, no wonder why I just have this hatred towards pants, because it's just like they don't make them for shorties.
Yeah, I feel that. Every time I go to get jeans, they're never in my size.
Yeah, it's like the Dungaroos lied. I don't know what that means, but that's where we're at right now. So yeah.
We're Porky Pig styling it, damn it.
Yeah, from here on out, everywhere. No, not everywhere.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
I'm not shaking my tail feather.
So, and I don't like skinny jeans, but those are the only ones that are short enough for me.
Skinny jeans are the only ones that are short enough for you?
Really? Yeah. Yes. Yep. But it shows too much, like just too much.
I mean,
for me, for me. Understand. There's a lot to fit into those, and it's just it's a chore. I feel like I'm gonna pop my knee out of joint when I'm trying to just like tuck it all in. It's a chore. I don't know how they do it.
This morning
They're called skinny jeans for a reason, and nobody like me needs business in those.
But if they work, like fucking wear them. You're just telling me about, feathered, furred, freaking
fur lined leggings.
Whatever. Feather lined, fur lined. Tony needs skinny jeans. No, nobody wants to see my freaking.
For guys.
No.
Then you'd have. Yeah, I don't know about. I don't know.
Nobody wants to see a rotten muffin top. Just saying.
So with the guys, and this is not a jab, but it's either like you're gonna see, or you're gonna see dump butt. So what do you want? There's got to be some. Is there man jeans still available?
Yes, there is. That's why I wear those.
Tony, do it for me. Guy wants to see you in skinny jeans.
No,
that's so funny.
No, I will not wear skinny. Nobody wants to see a rotten muffin top. I'm just saying.
What does that even mean?
Look it up. You'll see.
Oh gosh, damn it! No, I'm not doing this again. Why do I? Yuck. Let's move on to the next topic that we don't prepare for. Let's see. Says right here, it is October 12th, and you know what that means?
What?
Let's change the subject.
Well, speaking of that, tomorrow night is Friday the 13th in October.
Oof.
Which we're going to be doing the open mic night on Friday the 13th.
Are you superstitious? Are you guys superstitious out there for Friday the 13th?
13.
I don't know. I'm asking. It's a good question.
Yeah.
No, because you. Oh, go ahead.
Well, 13's always been a lucky number for me because I had one of my most beautiful daughters born on April 13th.
Mm-hmm.
So 13's never been. I'm not really a suspicious kind of person. Like I'll walk under a ladder and be like, "Oh shit, I probably shouldn't have did that," but whatever. Yeah. Then you got everybody like throwing holy water at me and a spirit the sun. What the fuck? Put the incense away. I don't want any of that.
They're shaking that little ball at you.
Right, exactly.
The incense.
I just walked under a ladder. Like, really?
Yeah.
Broken mirror, all that other stuff.
Right.
What's it? Guys, like, pretty please, Tony, skinny jeans. Maybe.
Yeah, well, like,
follow my OnlyFans.
Hear me out on this one. I don't care either way, but Guy apparently really needs a skinny jean experience with you.
Apparently.
So hear me out. How many White Claws would it take for you to get into skinny jeans?
Probably the Dave amount.
The Dave amount of White Claw. That was what, 2?
I don't know. All I remember is like towards the end of the show, he was wearing the box on his head.
Because to be fair, but nobody asked him to do this, and I wasn't there for it. I just saw the video.
Oh, this was all self-inflicted.
He decided to get into Little Kenna's onesie.
Yes, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that sounds like a yes to him. There you go. You're welcome, guy.
Follow my OnlyFans.
So, so I guess there's like that give and take. Like, what kind of shenanigans are going to happen? Because I hear they're going to eventually come back to Michigan to visit.
Yep.
So, what kind of shenanigans will ensue that time?
Oh, of course. It's going to be absolute shenanigans for all of it, because you can't have the 5 of us under one roof for any sort of long duration without shenanigans just happening, because one of us is going to go, hey, I got an idea. And then it's just going to have shenanigans and fuckery ensue for the rest of the time that we are
Just
all
don't feed me
together.
don't feed me shots. Like, that was like a big Brandon was like, "Oh no, did you just give her that shot?
Yes.
What was it made of, you dumbass?" He didn't say that, but he was just like, "She's gonna die tonight. Oh my god." And it was already probably not a good idea, but I was like, "Yeah, let's do this toast." And I didn't even think of it.
Yes.
Did not even think about gluten. I was just like, "Yeah, why not? Let's do this."
God
So yeah,
says,
next
Bard
time.
doing Bard things.
I figured that's where that was.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Gonna eat cake or sit.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sit on the cake.
so it's hard to say what's gonna happen with that next trip. But if you guys want to check out, they do have the video, I believe, on their YouTube still of the Michigan trip. So
That was
if you
so
guys
much
haven't got a chance to check that out, that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And then of course that callback, and I do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna say it again, the MTG Attitude Mystery Monday.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Yeah. They did for me. I appreciate that. So
yeah. That was
yeah,
great
good
watching
stuff.
that, because they did one for me last year when I was going through all the shit that I was going through. Shout out to all of them. Big Box Dave, Mr. Guy, Editor J. Love, love, love you guys to pieces. And then they finally did one for you, and they're constantly go, no, Tony, it's not for you, because we all know Heather's the better one, which they're not wrong. Like,
Listen,
you know,
I'm the
just saying.
favorite in Michigan. Don't get it twisted.
No,
They already
just
told
saying.
you this.
I mean, you are definitely the
Well,
favorite.
whatever. Oh, stop. My
Baghead's
God.
chiming in, said Baghead will cause trouble for alcohol. All right.
Oh boy.
Duly
Yeah,
noted.
I'm
So
gonna be
Baghead's
careful.
gonna drink White Claw?
There you go. I'm gonna be careful next time. Like, I'm just saying. Nope, not doing it.
Oh my god, that was an absolute blast.
It was, but so it is already the top of the hour. We do appreciate you guys
Is
hanging
it?
out with us.
Holy
Do you want to give us that little the screensaver,
yeah,
and we
I will
can talk
definitely pull
about
that up. That way you guys can see that. Because we've got all kinds of stuff. And damn it, I didn't put the new one on there. Give me 2 seconds.
what one?
I will put it right above the the scene.
There we go.
There we go.
So
that way you guys can
I'll
see
go,
it.
go ahead and talk about our ones from Strange Friends Media, and then if you want to shout out the others, that'd be awesome.
Give me 2 seconds while I grab this one. It's so big. I'm gonna shrink it down. There we go.
Huge.
Put it right there. There we go. That way you guys can see it. So we want to go through and talk about the ones that are under Strange Friends Media umbrella. Don't make this weird.
Yeah.
Don't make this weird podcast, which is what you guys are watching right now. Initiative Impossible, Dragonfly Heart Gaming, Magic Gaming Jerks, Guitar Fridays, Chill Stream, Tempest Striker Gaming with the shiny new logo, Suck My Deck, and Baghead. If you guys have not checked out Baghead, like, come on, you guys are missing so much cool stuff. So,
did you say Action Surge was?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. I was like, wait a minute. So I'll go ahead and shout out the ones that we support here at Strange Friends Media. They're on their own page though. Twiller's Place, Chaos Gaming, also Action Surge, and MTG Attitude.
Yep.
All right.
And
so hopefully you guys will check them out.
Rule of Cool.
And Rule of Cool, of course.
Yeah, go
so
check
if you
them
guys
out.
get a chance.
Louder says, I want to eat a piece of cake before Tony sits on it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I'm just saying.
Maybe if you combine the two into a cake. Anyway. So hopefully you guys will check all of them out. Like, subscribe. We do appreciate you guys supporting these channels on ours as well.
Yes.
Looking forward to that 300th episode. Go back. We have the 100th episode and the 200th episode there.
Yep.
To be able to watch. So if you guys want to check it out, kind of get an idea. What is this? Gross.
All
to
the
get an idea. All the shenanigans. So thank you, and a big shout out to all of you for hanging out and joining us tonight, talking in chat. So because it is spooky season.
Yes.
Questions. I have some questions about spooky season. You guys can chime in. I'd like it if you did. If you go to a haunted house, what position in line are you? Front, middle, or are you last?
As in walking through it or standing in line waiting?
No, walking through this. Like walking through it.
Good Lord. I want to say I'm the one that's generally taking point.
Taking the first?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the experiences that I learned working at a haunted attraction is they generally go for the middle.
Yep.
You'd think it would be the last.
Right.
But they generally go for the middle. So, and I used to be the one I was like, no, fuck that. You're in front of me. You're behind me. I am in the center where I feel safe.
You are not.
Mr. Geist is standing outside. I used to work at The Wicked Was a Terror, and they are open for the season.
Yeah,
they grow so much every year. It is such a cool attraction, just right outside of Caro. Mm-hmm. I had so much fun doing that. Actually, Joey and I worked out there. Leon and I worked out there.
Yep.
I had so much fun when Leon and I were out there, and we had Mackenzie with us, and of course she was just tiny.
Yep.
We worked out there. We did a commercial for it. That was a lot of fun. I actually sang on that one too. But yeah, so they had this elevator, and you would get everybody into the elevator, and Leon would do that. No, who was in there? Anyway, they get everybody into the elevator, and they would go pretend like it hydraulic, like it would be going up, and then it would stop, and it would drop. So you feel like you were actually dropping down down the elevator shaft. And Leon and I would be outside of it, and I'd say, no, because the lights would go out, and you would have no idea, like, what was going on outside. And I'd start screaming, no, like, get away from me. And then just, like, get out, like, a loud, curdling scream, which I never knew that I could do until I worked there. And he would say, get over here, or something else, Yeah. And they would be like, what the hell is going on outside? And then he'd open it, or the lights would go on in, and the person in the elevator would have a mask on and scare the shit out of them. It was so much fun, but I would be without a voice at the end of the night. And I do that for the weekend. And, it finally, at that point, we do where other haunts would come in, do different days so they could come in and see what the attraction was. So they'd set up this day for everybody to kind of go around to all the local haunts. And I was there, and we had some people that were working with us. Well, I'm me being short. I think I had the Sam mask on, but just the bag thing or whatever. And I was walking, and I can't see for shit at night. I can't.
Same.
And this guy had his hands out because he couldn't see, and he poked my fucking eyeball. And I was like, I'm done. And that was my retirement. Quit. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm out. But, I started to get so tired and just weak. That was before all the surgery and stuff. So, yeah, good stuff. But, yeah, so anybody else want to answer that? Apparently, guy is standing outside, and Baghead likes wonton soup.
He's wonton winning?
Wonton winning. I mean, it is that time of year, too, for, soups and stuff. I love soup season.
That's one of the things that I'm going to try and do before it gets too crazy cold is I want to do some bonfires and, do some stuff like that. So
we'll have to do that when I come to visit.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking about doing it this weekend, but you won't be visiting, sadly.
I won't, but I will be there for the last weekend for the Halloween party and stuff. So I did get some of my Halloween costume, so I'm excited about that. I don't care how old I am. I'm like, yeah, I'm dressing up. I don't care. We're gonna have fun. I'm not a boring
Right.
adult. I'm not an adult even at all. Joke's on you guys. But yeah, and another thing too, with it being this time of year, like, what is your absolute favorite Halloween movie
My favorite Halloween movie?
or scary movie? Whichever one like you watch during this time of year.
That's a tough one. I gotta think about that for a minute.
One like this was asked on a page that I follow, and like my favorite scary movie is 13 Ghost.
Nice.
I love that movie, but I wish that they would do like I would love to see them do season where they would dissect each character in it, like their backstory. I really would love to see them do that.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Man, that's a tough call
Freaking
because
guy.
I just recently rewatched Blood Savage, and I was like, why
Okay.
did I like this movie? It's kind of lame, but it had that B movie horror
Hmm.
element to it. But
That is a
yeah, I mean, still, it's a classic. You gotta love it. Two girls,
was
one cup.
that is horrible. I
uh,
wish somebody would have never sent me that horror movie.
I don't
Ever.
know. I see. Here's the thing. I grew up with all of the horror movies. You
Hmm.
know, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, any of the Hellraisers,
Hmm.
Michael Myers, all the Halloween movies. I don't know. No, another one that I recently watched was The Devil's Rejects, which that's one of my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
ones.
That's creepy. Like all Rob
Yeah.
Zombie is so creep factor.
Yeah, but The Devil's Rejects is such a great thing. Like Captain Spaulding, fuck
Oh,
yes.
yeah. I actually haven't watched The Devil's Rejects yet. But at
Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses and the other ones I have watched those. But
Yep.
man, oh man, yeah, good stuff. When I was a kid, Maximum Overdrive creeped me out.
Yes.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space creeped me out.
Yep.
For any of the Freddy movies, like the one where he comes up in the tub and like pulls down, like I was
Yeah.
so scared to take a bath for the longest time as a kid. I was like, first off, I'm naked, and second off, that's just not cool.
Oh my God, yes, Strangeland. That was a kick-ass movie too.
Strangeland,
Was that
really
the one
bad
with
things.
wait a minute, was that is that the one with D. Snyder?
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember. Or no, that was that Captain Howdy. Fuck. What was that? Anyways, yeah. D. Snyder played
E. Snyder, yep.
uh yeah, that was fucking great. That was a great movie. God, one of the other ones I loved watching was it Clive Barker's Lord of Illusion. That was a really good one. Oh, and The Cell.
Is that the one with Jennifer,
Yes.
J-Lo, Jenny from the Block?
J-Lo and
I was gonna ask about that
was
one.
it
I didn't know what the
was it
name
Vincent
was.
DiCaprio?
And what one?
The Cell with J-Lo and Vincent DiCaprio. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oof.
man, when that first came out, I was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking amazing."
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
good
Uh,
stuff.
yeah, I was thinking about that because for me, I don't watch them all the way like all year round, to be honest with you. When they pop up during this time of year, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch them. Some of them I will, some of them I own or whatever. But oh, the new oh gosh dang it, the one I was telling you about that me and Brian watched actually was not the one, not
Yes.
Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness.
No, Brandon said Vincent D'Onofrio. Fuck, I can't. Masterclass of movie. Yes.
Just decent interior, whatever.
Yes.
Masterclass of a movie. Shocker. Lord of Illusion was good too. Forgot about that one. I don't think
Yes.
I've ever seen that one either. I don't know. I'm kind of a wimp at this age, to be honest with you. I
Why?
really
What
ugh,
was it?
the
Annabelle we
last
went and seen
unicorn.
at the theater.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes, we did, didn't we? You can
Yes.
tell that story.
Blah
Good
blah
Lord.
blah.
Yeah, he kept doing this. So we actually went to go watch Annabelle when we first started hanging out.
Yes.
And he kept doing that like blah 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 throughout the whole thing. And then he'd start trying to like get me to jump and it was like, you fucker. Already, I
Well,
was just
that's what
yeah.
I'm getting at. Is like when you grew up with like legit horror movies. Like I remember watching uh yeah, late when they first played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Whoa,
That
yeah.
scared the fuck out of me. And
Mm-hmm.
then, when you grow up, all these other movies that come after that, how can you possibly be scared?
Right,
Because
right, yeah.
your dreams are being invaded, your summer camp's being invaded. You've got some weird, like, mailman looking dude with a bad William Shatner's mask coming to kill you when you walk on the
Just
sidewalk. Like,
just bad. Just
right, it's
bad.
it's a bad time. So
Just bad and
anything
yeah.
else has to be psychological horror as opposed to I mean, and I love goofy shit like Shaun of the Dead. That's one that I
I
will
love
watch
that one.
on
Da, 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 da,
repeat
da. Yes.
for goofy movies. And I have to say, if we're still talking about all the great movies, fucking Zombieland, straight
I
up.
love Sa- I still love Zombieland and Double Tap. Yeah,
Yes.
those are good.
Oh my
Those
god,
are
yes, The
good.
Last Unicorn, Dark Crystal, Trick or Treat.
Dude, Atlantis is not a Halloween one, but I love it. He mentioned Dark Crystal, isn't that? There's not scary ones,
No,
right?
they've got those weird fucking walkers, man. Those things are just creepy as
Oh,
shit.
okay. Tremors. That
Tremors,
scared me as a
yes.
kid. That's scary. Now I look back at it, I was like, oh, that's kind of dumb looking. But as a kid, though, I was like, mm-mm. This is like the worst version of The Floor is Lava.
Yes, but see, that's the thing is that was like primo Kevin Bacon.
It was. It was very bacon, but what was the other one with him in it? Stir of Echoes?
Mm,
Oh, that was
that was
good. I
one of my
liked that
favorite
one.
ones, Stir of Echoes.
Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't the idea of it, but the movie is really like it was good. Um,
Speaking of Kevin Bacon, I really liked him in The Invisible Man.
I don't think I've watched that either. I have
Oh,
I have a lot of movies I haven't watched.
it's creepy as fuck.
Have you gotten into any of the American Horror Story ones? Any of those shows?
I watched a couple of them, but I couldn't get into it.
I didn't know like that there was specific seasons like which one was first or whatever.
Yeah.
I started watching the one with the clown in it and I fucking hate clowns. Hate them. But I
What?
couldn't stop watching it. I was like this is so fucked up. Why am I still watching this?
See, when I look at like psychological shit for horror movies or spooky shit, I think
Mhm.
of like The Preacher or The Boys because you're watching this and you're like, what, that superhero just ran through a chick. That's fucked up.
Those are like the like very like the fucking Final Destinations
Yes, the
when the
final
bus. And still to this day, I don't care. I do not care. Like to this day, and now I live where there's more logging and shit. So
Yeah.
I will see these semis going by loaded down with all that wood
Uh-huh.
and stuff, and I'm just like, no, mm-mm,
Not today,
it's not
Satan.
my. I did not skip a flight. I am not. No, that's not my fate. But I will always watch for water bottles now.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, that movie just. I'm not the only one. Tell me I'm not the only one. That
Right.
one.
Right.
Whew. Mm-mm. Those movies were fucked, man. And then it just kind of started getting crazy. Just like,
Yeah.
kind of like with the Saw movies, like 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All of them, I'm like, are you kidding? Like, are we done yet here? Are we
Well, they did the
done?
same thing with the Jason and Freddy. I mean, they finally did
True.
a crossover with Jason and Freddy, which was awesome. I loved it.
See, now
Total
on
fan
that one, I
service.
was just like, I don't think I can watch this. I don't know.
Guy said you stole my words. Final Destination logging trucks. Nope.
Exactly. No. Anything in the back of a truck now. But logging ones, absolutely no fucking way. But anytime anybody drives by with something in the back of their truck that I think could fly through and put my face out, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say face instead of the eye thing. I'm like, no, it's not happening. But I will watch for water bottles to make sure I don't have them rolling around by my
Yeah.
feet, which is good practice anyway. But yeah,
Well,
no.
and I mean, watching a full-size moose fuck up a logging truck, that was impressive.
So like this moose was paying back for that movie, it seems like.
Well, you know, it was crazy because like this moose came out of fucking nowhere and literally took this 18-wheeler fully loaded logging truck and just fucked this thing right up. Got knocked on its ass, got back up, all kinds of chewed to shit, and then just ran off into the fucking mountainside.
That's just crazy.
And we pulled up next to the truck, and the whole entire front of the truck is gone. And here's this guy sitting in the cab going, the fuck just happened?
Did he ask you if someone shit his pants?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I don't
Who
think
shit my
people
pants?
realize how big moose actually are.
I don't think they do either. And I actually watched one standing by one of those trucks. Like they had to stop, and this moose is like, "Fuck you, truck! I'm threatening you." Not even caring. Like it's just like, no, you're not going anywhere. We're gonna duke this shit out. I'm like, God, I'm so glad. Like we have elk here.
Yeah.
I mean, elk, yeah. And I worry about those, but moose, no.
No.
I mean, we have moose too, like obviously up in Newberry, the one that I was told about when I went to visit.
Nope.
Newberry is the moose capital, and when I was there, they were like, there was one down by the school that one time, and I was like, oh, okay.
Nope. They are the dumbest animal on the planet, but Jesus Christ, it's like getting into a fight with a freight train.
No, thank you.
You empty the gun, shoot the cannon, drop the freaking cruise missile, and then you just go, look, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day. All right, I'll take it. Fine. Run me over with a fucking freight train.
Yep.
Because these things are just like, no.
No. I'd rather get in a fight with a Great Dane. I actually have with my old dogs.
Guy says, loading truck, exit highway, get to work late, worth it.
Yeah, every time. Safety first is number one priority.
Right.
Yeah, no way. I'm glad you guys are joining in on this chat though, honestly, because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, there's a lot of different things, and I holidays and this time of year, those kinds of things. I always think about like the nostalgia and different things, and I know I brought this up probably several times during this time of year of just going down the candy aisle at your local Walmart or whatever. Not that I support them, but whatever. And just taking that big deep breath in because it smells like when we were kids and we'd have our candy in a pillowcase.
Yeah.
I swear to you, that's exactly what I was walking down there the one time and I took a deep breath and I was like, oh my God, it smells like our candy bags as children.
It smells like childhood.
What about candy corn? People either love it or hate it.
Candy corn is the devil.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so, and I am putting pineapple on my pizza.
Fuck yes.
So
there's nothing better than a fat ass Hawaiian pineapple and ham pizza. God, that's good shit.
Pineapple, ham, and bacon because fat kid approved.
Yes, that's my jam right there.
And then Parmesan on. Oh yes.
Yeah.
So good, but
I said what I said. Fight me.
Oh, well, that's kind of what we made when I was over there. Well, no, I made one that was a chicken crust with pineapple and
that was
bacon
amazing.
and ham.
Seriously.
But candy corn, what are your thoughts of what about the worst and the best Halloween candy?
Let's see. The worst and the best. They make Halloween peeps.
I think they make a peep for everything.
Because peeps are just absolutely disgusting. Plain and simple. Like, it would have to be the candy corn flavored peeps for Halloween. because
Oh,
disgusting. And the best, I don't know. It'd have to be cross between like the peanut butter cups, the minis,
the
and
best. Yes, the best. I was like, wait a minute, what?
probably
The
the little
pumpkins.
Snicker bites
The
or
the
Nutrageous.
pumpkins. The peanut butter pumpkins, though.
Ugh, gross.
Why is that? What is wrong with you? Did you bump your face?
No, I
Head.
don't hump my
You-
face.
The worst Halloween candy for me, and don't care, would be black licorice. Anything black licorice.
What, you're not a fan of Jägermeister?
Hell no, I am not. And when anybody tells me that they have that, I'm like, I would rather not ever drink it again in my life. I'm perfectly fine
Oh,
without.
come on.
No, thank you.
Jägermeister's a nice after dinner mint.
No, it's not. For what? To go shit someone's pants? No.
Who shit my pants with Jägermeister?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You know you're having a real bad day if that's the case.
Listen, the candy corn part of it, I know Tony says that he don't like those, but I like the candy corn pumpkins.
Nope.
I do. I do. Don't even judge. I will eat those. But the best candy,
Guys,
licorice
chiming
is the
in.
worst. Like black licorice or licorice in general.
Yeah,
I can't eat licorice anymore. That's made
Guys
with
said
flour.
worst. Anything fun size except for Reese's. See, exactly. Best. Candy corn only have it once a year.
Yeah, anything fun size. Yeah, because you'd go to those houses and you'd be like, "What kind of shit's this?"
Right?
Here's your roll of pennies.
When I lived in St. Louis, it was for shits and giggles. Me and my uncle went to Kansas City to one of the factories there, and we bought like, Jesus, I don't even know. It was probably like 75 of the like 2 foot long candy bars,
Mm-hmm.
and handed those out for Halloween. It was fucking insane. We had so many kids in our house.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
It
I
was
bet.
awesome.
I liked passing out candy, but because I worked retail for such a good portion of my year, I've usually worked it. So
Yeah.
I've never, and then, obviously not having kids to take out for Halloween candy, and after a certain age, even though I was short, I probably could have gotten away with it for a very long time to go trick or treating.
I'm sure
I
you can still
didn't.
get away with it.
I didn't, but I could have, I'm sure. Yeah. But
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
best candy though, what would be my because you think about it, when you're a kid, you dump out your whole bag, whatever, and then you pick out which ones are the best, and you kind of have like a line. I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I would put out like the best ones in a pile, and then like I'm gonna wait till the last minute for these ones. They kind of suck. Which would be like your shitty bubble gums that did not
That's what's the
last long.
best, because you could eat so many of them and then like it would lose flavor in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's when you got the shitty bubble gum and then the Bazooka Joe bubble gum that lasted forever.
Bazooka was good.
Yeah.
But the other little ones, they weren't as great. And any of like the sour candies, I wasn't a big fan of sour candies. I still am not.
Was it
So like
Sprees and Smarties? I would trade my sister for those. It's just like, no.
Really, she would eat them?
Oh yeah, she was a huge fan of that. Of course, I'd get like
no.
Snickers and
Yeah.
Three Musketeers and shit like that.
Well, obviously, like your best candies were the chocolate.
Oh,
like if
God,
if you knew what you're doing, your pile was right. It was
Reese's peanut butter cups, Snickers. Yeah, that was my jam.
Yeah, the 100 grams, those little. Those are pretty good.
Little
Those
Heath
are pretty
bars.
decent. Yes. Sweet tarts.
Yeah, sweet tarts. Yeah.
They were all right.
Frio?
Like, but
what the hell is that?
Donna Frio.
Sweet tarts. Here's your 1/3 of an eighth of an ounce of bad chocolate. Right.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oof. But yeah. I don't know. I agree with you. Like, why are you being so stingy with this little tiny candy bar?
And
it's expensive though, now especially.
Right. Well, I get the process of some people, but like, why the hell would you have all of this candy because that's where, hey, we're ensuring the dentist industry of getting cavities. And then you have these people going, oh, we're going to pass out apples and oranges.
No, not me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Then you have these people that are like, shit, I forgot to get stuff. What can I grab? Here's a potato and here's a ramen for you.
Here's some 3-year-old popcorn that's not popped. I mean,
yeah. What can I get? Sorry, I suck,
wait,
but
back up. You got a
hey.
potato for Halloween candy?
Yeah, you pick the candy or a potato. Whatever. You wanted the potato. Fuck? Have you seen those videos?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I never knew anybody that actually got a potato for fucking Halloween.
I didn't. I was just saying that. No, I never got a potato.
That's a shitty Halloween. That's like not even. That's worse than a consolation prize for Halloween.
I've got a toothbrush toothbrush.
Yeah, before. Like what the fuck? Who the hell hands out toothbrushes on Halloween?
The most hated house on the block. After that,
probably.
Exactly. Harry Potter's jelly beans. Yeah, the bots. Those are horrible. Those are horrible. Well, guys, I know it's that time.
It is that time.
I forgot to get candy. Here's an onion and a can of chili.
Right.
No beans. That sucks.
Can of Hormel chili.
Yes. Oh, God. Here's some Velveeta to make that a little bit better.
Right.
Here's some Wendy's oyster crackers.
There you go.
Sorry, dudes. Never gonna come to that house again. They suck. But thank you guys for all.
Here's a ration from World War II. Don't eat it in one place.
Oh my God. D'Onofrio. Metal Jacket, Daredevil, Law and Order, Criminal Intent, The Cell. Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. D'Onofrio. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
D'Onofrio. It's not a candy. I was thinking.
I'm like, what the hell's a D'Onofrio?
I was like, what kind of candy is that? Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna have some D'Onofrios. Men in Black. Oh boy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out. I do appreciate you all being here. We appreciate you being here. We're looking forward to that 300th episode.
Yeah. 2 episodes away now because we're finishing this
2 episodes. Yes. Thank you guys for chiming in and hanging out. Do appreciate it. Homeless.
Homeless chili, your house gets egged.
I can't even. Oh, God. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're looking forward to seeing you again next Thursday.
Yes.
That'll be awesome to hang out with you all again. Thanks for the love, the like, subscribe, all of the fun things and the weird shit that you guys do and make us do here. But we do appreciate you. So keep on hanging out. And you got anything, Tony?
Hey, if you guys stuck around this long, hit that like button. Let the algorithms know that you're happy with never getting this hour and a half back ever again.
Hey. Never ever catch up package. Oh God. You guys are still going. You're fucking fantastic. I love it. All right. We should probably put that as a question on the page. Like all these questions from tonight's show. All right. Thank you guys so much again. We love ya. Have a nice night. Here's the heart. And remember, keep it weird.
Hasta la taco, guys.